Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to this week's leadership success tip. I just wanted to talk to you this week about emotional intelligence or emotional thorns. We have a choice as leaders to operate in one or the other. And I believe that sometimes as leaders, we subconsciously and mistakenly operate from a place of emotional thorns instead of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence basically refers to the ability to be aware. It's about being aware of your emotions as well as managing them so you can manage them at a greater degree. But from a leadership standpoint, it's also talking about being aware of the emotions of others so that you can empathize and be supportive of their management of their emotions. And so it's all about awareness and sensitivity in your leadership because everybody has emotions. We all experience things, we all feel things, we all think things. And so everybody processes those emotions differently. So it's very important to recognize how your team processes their emotion and really be sensitive to those emotional moments they may be in so that you can interact with them from a place of wisdom, support, and care. Because when you do that, it will speak a long way and it will go a long way as far as your leadership and building trust, showing that you care, showing support in those critical moments will build leadership currency such as trust that you need to properly influence your team. But failure to do that or being unaware during those moments could cost you that leadership currency, which is trust as well as time. Because when you miss that moment to be there for your team in a way they need you, then you have to now engage in activity to rebuild trust. And that's going to take time because one act of rebuilding trust doesn't necessarily rebuild the trust you lost. As a leader, you're going to have to do several acts in order to rebuild the trust that was lost in that one moment. So it's very important that you be aware and that you don't operate from what I call an emotional thorn to where you come off as insensitive because you missed the moment. I had that mistake once as a leader. I missed the moment. There was a time I should have acknowledged the team I was leading in a particular moment, but I didn't. And I thought that they were fine because I had acknowledged them previously for the same act. Not being sensitive to recognize that they needed the acknowledgement again in this moment, even though I gave it to them in a previous moment. And so it's all about sensitivity. It's all about awareness because the emotional health of your team is extremely important so that they can carry out and fulfill the functions that they are assigned to and meet the needs of your customers or your clients or the people you serve. So part of leadership is to be sensitive and not to allow ourselves to be caught up in the tasks and the to-do list that we miss those moments and miss the connection that's needed. So I just want to encourage you with this tip and with that information to make sure that you're taking the time to be sensitive to be aware, to practice not just self-awareness and being aware of how you think and feel, but practice awareness of reading your team and knowing how they think and feel in any given moment. And recognize this one thing. Your team could be at a different emotional place at different times throughout the day and different days throughout the week. So you can't expect because they were fine at one moment that they're going to continue to be fine the next moment. So I encourage you to read the pulse of your team and as a leader respond to those pulses and be there to support your team, empathize with them, give them the support they need so that they can help you fulfill the vision for your business and for your organization. All right, that's it for this week. I'll see you next week. And remember, I want you to be successful And I want you to lead your business like a champion. And if you are dealing with any leadership challenges and need some assistance, I will be glad to help you. Just go to strategysession.jamalmaxsam.org and schedule a free 30-minute consultation with me, and I will help you. All right. Until next week, lead like a champion. Oh, and one more thing. Remember to like and share this video if it's impactful to you and adding value to you in your leadership. Have a good one.